Right, hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today's video will be some unboxing, but let me show quite a few to get through. We'll not do all of them because it'll take forever, but there's probably 20 plus parcels, all these in here, all the stuff as well. We'll save that for another time, but let's see what we've got in a load of these first. Most of them come from eBay, that's where I tend to get most of the stuff from. Vinted as well, but try not to buy an awful lot from there just because good chance it don't actually turn up not damaged. And there's a faff on Vinted trying to get your money back. So we'll open these up. Hopefully they're not damaged and we've got some good stuff to get rid of. Let's go with this. This one is from Vinted actually, but it doesn't rattle, which is a good start. So there's anything Le Creuset and some store stuff, which is starting to get into a little bit, but there's nowhere near as much of it out there, and it already tends to be priced on the higher end anyway. But let's see what this one's like. I don't really remember what's in most of them either. It's the usual stuff, but not off the top of my memory. Oh, it's packaged well. This never happens. To be fair, I've had some of this stuff longer than the time I get to leave feedback, so if it is damaged, I've screwed myself. But I think these are the red, like tea, coffee, sugar jars. Well, I think that's what most people would use them for. They're always quite nice. Oh, she's done a proper good job. Oh, spot on. So it is what the Le Creuset call them. Oh, it's just a medium storage jar with a wooden lid. But yeah, tea, coffee, sugar. That's what most of them tend to be used for. So there should be 3. I think there's another parcel as well from the same lady. So this channel is going to be pretty much the little business that I run, reselling Le Creuset. Built up quite a good amount of stuff now for it to be where it runs itself rather than having to try and make it work. So next year, if you want to see what happens next year, because it's already a bit ridiculous, one of those. But I don't tend to source like most other channels that you might watch. There's no car boot stuff or auction houses, charity shops, just because of the odds of anything actually being there would be pretty slim. And if I did just source from stuff like that, I don't think I'd have a business, because there isn't stuff, and if there is, there's a good chance it's already been snapped up by someone just because the brand is popular and people like it. So that is one thing now. I've been selling them for a while that I've found. The amount of people that buy this stuff, actually use it, but then there's also the same amount of people that obviously collect it and want everything in the colour they like. Good. Alright, let's get rid of this. So that is it. The tea, coffee, sugar. They are nice. It's better than just having like a plain, whatever, chrome, well, if you like it or not, I suppose. Red ones, no branding on those. The branding comes only just a tiny bit just on the lid. Pretty nice. Right, leave those over there. And we'll open the other one from that person. I think this is I think it's a biscuit barrel. I genuinely can't remember. Well, it's not, it's a teapot. Well, it's boxed, even better. What is all this? Oh, there's the lid, which is wrapped up separate. Good on her. Oh, that is just packaging. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh, I'll have to leave this feedback now. Well, I think it's already gone past the time limit. I know the funds have already been released anyway, but I still need to leave anyway. Oh, there's a tiny chip on there, but that was on the pictures. There's nothing in that packaging where it's come off, and it's smooth anyway. So that's obviously been done a while ago. That's the little lid. Let's have a look in here. Ooh. So the sort of videos, I'll tell you in a sec, I'll get this annoyed out there. Whatever that is. Oh, so it's a new style as well. So this is, I think what they call it now is a grand teapot. So it looks slightly different. I don't think I've got an old one. No. It's taller, the lid sits differently as well. To be fair, it looks to look a little bit better than the old ones. It does look more modern, a bit filthy, but whatever. I'll keep this out of the way. Get that out. I'm guessing this is from a replacement because the new one that she's obviously got is teal, hence the mark. That's what Creuset tend to do. Everything is the same, boxes. So the kettles, casserole dishes will have the orange, but then the sticker will indicate what's actually inside. But I'm happy with that. Once that's tarted up, that should go. Actually, the sooner I do it, with it being red, it might go for Christmas. Saves hanging on it for any longer. I don't know. We'll stick that somewhere safe. So this channel will mainly be, there'll be a lot of unboxing, because I must have probably two if not 3 packages will get delivered every day, so it's always going to be unboxing content. There'll be packaging stuff, there'll be quite a few packaging videos. I might do a little walk around thing. There's a lot of stuff just on repeat, because obviously that's what I sell. But if people want to see all the stuff, I do a little walk around of it. And see what, oh, I'll show you the cleaning process as well. The cleaning stuff, I won't swing it around now. That's in the back, that's where stuff gets prepped before it goes on to eBay. Let's have a look in this one. This looks like one of mine. This might be a return. Let's have a look. Oh, it is a return. Return reason, ordered wrong item. I think that's just the reason they put on eBay. I think this is a lady, yeah. Small saucepan. This is another thing I use. Never use bubble wrap, personally. Not to actually wrap the item. I just don't think it's very good. This foam stuff, Jiffy foam, that's what I typed in to find it. It's quite strong, it's thick. And I've never had anything break yet, so I ain't gonna change it. But this, let's get this out of the way. So this is one of the ones, so it'll show up on there well. Used, obviously, don't have the super shine and as if it's fresh out the shop. But the inside I have professionally recoated. So let me show you one. Let me grab one that's gonna go there. So obviously this is a bit of an extreme one because it's been cleaned off. So the underneath, normal wear from being banged about in a cupboard or whatever. But in terms of clean, it's come up pretty good. But the inside, so it'll start to blister. This just probably like whether it's been used, well, not the correct way, or just general people putting metal utensils on stuff tends to knacker stuff like this. But it bubbles and blisters, and then slowly it peels off. I mean, it's got quite a few layers of whatever coating they have, but then eventually it goes back to the cast iron, which is no good. I've peeled all this off before and tried to season it, and it doesn't go good. So what I do is get it all back to, as long as you get any of the food stuff off, then I send it to the place where they do professional recoats, and then it comes back like that. It's got Sol Gel, it's called, Sol Gel technology, and it's amazing to cook off. But the lady didn't want it. She wanted the original. Obviously it wouldn't have been in that condition, it was still a little bit battered, this was beforehand, but she wanted it like that, so I sent it back, which is fair enough. So I have to go back on I have to thing it actually. This needs relisting now before I forget, why it's going to stick on here on the shelf and I'm going to never wonder why it's sold. I'll bang that on there, so I have to remember. Right, next one. This one's not promising. Still amazing me that people send stuff like that and just think it's not going to break. But to be fair, it doesn't rattle. So let's see what's in this. Ooh. Oh dear. This is actually off eBay. I know it looks like it's from Vinted, where someone just chucks it in the sandwich bag and sends it away and thinks it's get there. This is a proper eBay sale. I'm pretty sure it's from a charity shop as well. Nice blue. That's one thing I do need to learn. I sell that much of the stuff, but I don't actually know like the name of the colours of the blues because there's that many variations of them all. That is something I will have to learn. And this possibly, looking at the little imperfection here, this could be one of Le Creuset do seconds. When you buy it from them, or wherever you purchase it from, it'll have like a green sticker across it that says second on it. And that looks like it would have been. Let's see if it's out on the actual dish. No, but inside's well nice. So regardless of what it comes like to me, even like this is pretty. Maybe most people might just stick it on, maybe like stick it in the sink or whatever, get washed. But everything I get gets cleaned. Don't matter what condition it turns up in. At least that way I know I've done it. Put it there. Nice, well happy with that. It's not actually buffed either. Amazing. I will have to sort the racking out because I'm going to have like a little inward. I'm going to have an inward shelf where I can put everything so everything's not just traipsed on the floor. Because stuff will start getting left behind. Right, let's do this next one here. There should be, one thing I do remember, there is some proper nice yellow dishes somewhere that will go as a set. But I just can't remember what boxes are in. There's 2 boxes which are absolutely hammered, which have just been lobbed out the back. They're from Every, so chucked in by the driver, chucked out, sod off, not bothered. But let's have a go on this one. Or if anybody as well can let me know in the comments below a good company where you can buy cardboard boxes from. Because obviously I've reused loads anyway, but most stuff I sell all hovers around the same size. So if anyone does know of any packaging places, smaller the better, smaller firms are better. They'll tend to have better deals and look after people better than what the big boys do. And I could do with some. Oh shit. This has been glued. Oh. What we got? Oh, it's upside down, that's why. Manky. And the lid. The other good thing about doing this is most people do package stuff pretty good. So you get loads of, I don't tend to go hunting for void fill. I've got a shredder now. All the old paper stuff will go through that. That tends to self-sufficient in itself. We've got here E. So numbers and letters on Le Creuset. The older stuff was lettered. So E is 24 centimetres. Looks about 24. Yeah. And at some point, I don't know what the date was. At some point it changed to numbers. So the number on the Creuset, let's get this one. That's a new one. 25. So the number is the diameter of the dish in centimetres. Obviously oval, it's the longer way. And all the circles are relevant. So that's what the number or letter stands for. But this one's brown. I think a lot of people call this like mushroom or hazelnut. Real old school, like farmhouse. But this is sort of coming back. I started to shift. I used to have a brown stuff a while ago. And it would always be the last thing to go. It would always hover around. But now, it's obviously making some sort of little comeback because people tend to like it. But like all of them, everyone's got their own taste. And once it cleans up, they do all look nice. Right. This one's heavy, so this could be maybe a set of pans. Let's have a look. Ooh. I don't think it is pans. Oh, they just... Jesus. Oh, it's the two. It's two yellow ones I was just on about. Winner. Oh yeah. Put that in there. Just through the two lids then. Oh dear. Shift that. Oop. So we've got size 20 little yellow round casserole dish. That's not bad actually, it's just normal food staining. That'll clean up pretty quick. And then matching the yellow one, D, which is 27 maybe, but that has been well used. Think the amount of meal's been chucked away in that. That'll come up pretty good again. It might not hold its shine as much, just because it is older anyway. But all that'll all come off, don't worry about that. Keep the two of them together. We might get sold as a pair. Let's see. Trying to think what's been here the longest. We'll just take this one, keep it with the pile. So I'm slowly going to do, obviously the eBay, look at that. eBay business is up and running. That's been going to, when did I do tax returns? Yeah, about halfway through 2023. So 2.5 years. That's how long the eBay thing's been going on. And slowly just going to start doing Instagram, TikTok. Not so much to gain followers and all that. More just shout about what I do really. And if it drives someone over to eBay and they want to purchase a casserole dish, then it's worked as far as I'm concerned. That's all it's for. Ooh. What is it? Oh, green. Oh, it's good condition as well. Underneath, obviously. That'll not take long. But inside, see how it still has where the bottom and the side meets, where it's still sort of, so even if it's dirty, you still see like a sort of shine there. 9 times out of 10 it'll come up virtually new, which is even better. But green, so you have green, the green, orange obviously, green, orange, the blues, I think it's called azure, might be wrong. They're the 3 colours that will go no matter what. They just seem to sell. Orange obviously, the original, the volcano, that goes. But the green and blue, yellow Tends to go when it gets nearer to summer. You probably expect red sort of hit and miss, just plods along. Teal will always go because it's discontinued. Well, I think it's a discontinued colour, but teal always disappears. And then you always have the anthracite grey, which is similar to the red. It'll hover around, but then I might have a month, it just disappears. But let's have this one. This one ain't got a box. I think it fell out of it when it was delivered. But this is a big oval, I think. Did a good job at its package well, wasn't it? Ooh. What's going on here? Oh, well. Yes. Over. Volcanic orange. Nice big. What was it? 29. Yeah, 29. This is like full on roasted chicken size. Everyone will be well happy with that at Christmas. Filthy on the bottom. General use on the inside. What that one looks like is 7 out of 10. Most will turn up like that. General use. Just been dyed a little bit from the sauces or general cooking over its years, whoever's had it. Not disgusting, but a bit of a spruce up. And that's the stuff that would come back looking virtually new. And it takes no time to clean it, that's the best part. We're doing that down here. We'll have to move. So virtually everything I have is cast iron. I have some stoneware stuff, but A, you don't make much money from it, but it's already priced pretty much what you'd want to pay anyway. And if people do sell it, they tend to sell loads of it, and then there's just more of a chance of it breaking. It's such a pain. It's always the most expensive thing that'll break. A mug will turn up, you have 4 mugs teapot, like a little sugar set. All the mugs get here fine, and all the good stuff breaks. What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's still more to do. That's only half. I'll do one of these battered boxes and I'm going to have to tidy up. Let's bung this down here. Oops. This isn't everyone. What do you think gives it away? Let's have a look. It'll rattle, so. But I think it's just been left in the rain. Oops. Oh, perfect. Oh, there's something in here. I don't know what that is. There's something in there as well. Double box, good on them. Let's chuck that one down here. Voila. Always double box your stuff, well, fragile stuff. The amount of people that will get a casserole dish, or pans even, they don't put anything between the pans, just let them clonk together, put them in the bottom of a box and then fill the top of the box with bubble wrap and think that it's going to be protected. That's why a lot of them come with smashed bottoms. Let's see what's in here. It's not heavy either, so it can't be a lid. Oh, it's a... What's the rest of it then? These are 2 big jars. This must be the big one. Oh yeah. That's another thing with the Creuset stuff. Green cast iron things, so pans, roasters, casseroles, whatever, anything like that, loads of them, so you're spoiled for choice. But stoneware, whether they do it on purpose, just to like, makes it a bit more desirable. Green stoneware is a pain to find. You don't see much of it. And if you do, it tends to be price high. Maybe it's because maybe they just purposely don't make as much. But they are well nice. That's Christmas, isn't it? Well, that's the lids, which is good. But that means these are in here, and hopefully they're not bust. Fair play to them, they've wrapped them well. There's one. There's a big one. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nothing. Look at that. Spot on. No cracks. Or no hairline cracks either. You have to be always double check because you can't always see it because of the shine. Pretty good to me. I don't know what you'd use it as. It's not a cookie jar because they do make actual cookie jars, and that's not one. Just a large. Personally, you can get. That's the big. I think that's the biggest. I think this is. I can't remember what the litres are. I think it's like 1.3, 2.3, and maybe a 1.9. But if I was to have them in my house, I'd have. Biggest one would be pasta. Then I'd have rice risotto. I suppose people put the baking stuff in, couldn't they? You could have your flour, baking soda and whatever else. That's a whole other... I suppose that's what a lot of stoneware people who collect the Creuset stoneware would probably use it for a lot of baking stuff. Oh, this isn't. This is 0.8 litres. That's even smaller. So these are the airtight ones. With that tiny bit of rubber there. Just to make it airtight. Bang that on there. Last one. Yeah. No damage. I normally get something broke a week, but I'm well happy with that. Right, I think I'll leave that video here because I've got to tidy all this up now. Put it somewhere. Get all this stuff in for cleaning. But I'll quickly swing this around and show you the mess I've made. I'll pop that out of there. This is what it really looks like. Down there, look. Some of these. And then just the trail of stuff. What a mess. Right, I'll leave it there. So there we are, guys. That's everything that we've unboxed this morning. All ready to get cleaned, photoed and then listed. Take a few days to do that. Feel free to like and comment and subscribe to support the channel. I'll see you in the next video.